Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. TCG metagame breakdown again for August, so early August 2021. Let's take a look. Past weekend we had two different remote duel extravaganzas over here in Europe. One for the I guess the English speaking part, well mainly UK, while on the other hand the German speaking parts or countries, languages I guess, but I mean people, at least fellow players from locals, from Belgium, from the Netherlands, all participated in the UK one, so it is what it is. Let's take a look. Let's start off with the first one. Oh, first of all, huge shout out again to Riddim Trade for all the deck lists, and of course Sven for the visuals. Again, huge shout out. It's they look again very astonishing, so great work by the way. So again, let's zoom in the first one, the German Extravaganza main event. I believe both events somewhat had the same amount of players, so about 130 players. So okay, that's cool for a remote duel tournament. And this is something we've seen previously in the TCG as well. The somewhat huge diversity in most decks left again the whole metagame breakdown, I guess, but I think the right pie chart is the most interesting one, and we are seeing some differences between well, I can only speak for Europe, the European Remote Duel YCS, the finals or top 16 from last weekend. We know Tri-Brigade, Zodiac, I guess, is the deck to beat, but we see a rise in Virtual World, and that's something we haven't seen in the Remote Duel YCSs from past week, Anyway, so the German-speaking part, again, the German Extravaganza on the left side, we see the first place, again, very similar to Raphael's list. I mean, Zodiac, who else would have thought this right when Trident was banned? Zeus is still such a powerful card. Going again, very trap heavy, again very similar to Raphael's winning YCS list from last week. Triple Desires in the main deck. Talents also, and Imperial Order is one of those cards that might indeed should be banned. Right side we see the Drytron, obviously. It has been a while. I believe last week at the European YCS we had 3 Drytron losing in the top 16, and that's it for the deck. But now second place at the Extravaganza one, and something that I guess caught my attention was the addition of, well, Dragoon, I guess. Is that new? Yes, no, I mean, I guess catching people by surprise, and it worked out for him, so that's cool. Second place list, Drytron. Third place, left side, again something, again Dragoon. I mean, Dragoon is still a powerful card. It's banned currently in the OCG, and we know that the new Destiny Hero Fusion is kind of taking over there, or many players are tagging in that Fusion Destiny package, as I uploaded yesterday with the Sword Soul deck, but yeah, Dragoon is still, I mean, it's legal over here in the TCG. Triple Red Eyes, Fusion, Heavy Zodiac, a pure Zoo variant, so that's an intriguing one. Third place, I mean, whoever thought that pure Zoo would take it this far. I mean, Zeus is still there and kind of carrying the deck. Look at that, triple Zeus. Right side, and that's an interesting one, I guess, one of the more interesting lists, or, well, interesting. It's not Zodiac or not Tri-Brigade, right? And it has been a while, right? Like rank 3 oriented deck, PK Phantom Knights, really cool. Again, it has been a long time last that I've seen this deck, topping or ending in top cuts. So really cool. Anything surprising? I don't think so. Small Danger package, Psychic package we see there. Phantom Knights, yeah, doesn't seem too out of the ordinary. Let's move on. Left side again, Ilian. We've seen him in the, was it top 8 with his build 60 cards. Again, Guru Control featuring Dogmatica. We've seen the list Buster Blader as well. Heavy trap oriented, but I mean, I might be wrong, but pretty much the same list as he has been playing past weeks and months, right, at these remote duel tournaments. Right side again, we see Tri-Brigades with those Phantasmes in the main deck, as we've seen from Raphael last week, if not mistaken, right? Again, going trap heavy. Should be Raphael. Is this Raphael's list? It might be his list, but it's fine though. 7th place, we see Invoked Shaddolls. Shaddolls is still there, it's very strong. We see, or at least we saw Dogmatica or Shaddolls Invoked, or was it pure Shaddolls or Shaddolls in general, doing, well, Invoked, I guess, with Dogmatica and Shaddolls doing well last weekend. Was it at the South American Remote Duel YCS? Can't remember, but I mean, it's still there. Winda is still strong, Schism is still a very strong card, putting up a free Winda, and that, you know, wins games. Ignister, finally, right side, we have a lot of Ignister decks, even though the deck is maybe not YCS suited, as in, you know, multiple rounds, more than 10 rounds of Swiss, and then, you know, like a top 32 cut, at least cut off. The deck might not be that consistent, but it's still a strong deck. Those one-card combos are still strong. But, you know, we're looking forward to our new overlords being Sword Soul and, you know, maybe Flannery's, right? Let's move on, 9th place left side, again the Tri Brigade, little less traps compared to Rafia's list from last week, but again we see the triple Phantasme in the make. And right side, Virtual World, I can only speak again for the European Remote Duel YCS, I believe we only had one Virtual World player in the top 16. But again, the deck is gaining popularity, if that makes sense. More people are picking up the deck, it's still strong, even though it lost King of All Calamity some time ago, right? Again, let's move on. Left side, another Virtual World player. I don't see too many differences on first sight between both these lists, Phantasmes as well in the main deck. While, yeah, Tim is not running those. You know, that's the thing with, you know, current format. Those small differences between decks, mainly hand traps. That's how it is. Right side again, Dominic, yeah, that's how I should pronounce it if not mistaken. Again, my apologies. But pure Tri Brigades, well, Zeus, I believe all of them are running the Zoo package, right? Zeus, yeah, who knows? Zeus might get, might not get the X, but limitation makes that, does that make sense? Probably not. Finally, Prankits, even though it won the, was it the North American one with Pack winning or taking the event with Prankits, only 13th place. Okay, it's still a strong deck, but okay, yeah, maybe a bit underperforming. Same for Dragon Link, the UK one, it actually won the UK one. Any surprises? Anything different compared to Gabriel's list from last week? Nothing too spectacular. The Dragon Knight package is still so strong. One of the reasons why the deck is still there, right? Performing at top tier level. Almost there from the German-speaking Extravaganza, or the German Extravaganza. Left side we see again Invoked Shaddolls. Nothing too surprising, I guess. The Incarnation Trap is there, and that's something we, at least it wasn't in the previous Fusion build. And then 16th place, Virtual World, that is. So let's move on for the UK one. Again, very similar results. We see Tri Brigade again being the most represented deck in top cuts, and then a huge diversity. And after some time, Altergeist is still alive. Yup, don't forget that deck. Even though it's not super fun to play against, but it is what it is. So first place, as I've mentioned before, Dragon Links actually got this, and something that caught my attention was of course the Dragoon package here. Again, I guess catching people off guard, catching people by surprise, because Dragoon is still a very powerful card. Right side we see Zodiac, or Tri Brigade Zodiac that is, but no surprises. Triple Desire as well, I guess Twin Twisters in a minute, and those Twin Twisters might have helped out, because we see both 3rd and 4th place being Altergeist. Again, it has been a while, super trap heavy oriented, again very similar both these decks, but I mean it's Altergeist, right? Let's move on. 5th place and 6th place, both, I guess, Tri Brigade. Well, right side more pure, I guess. Again, very similar deck list as we've seen before. The one is running Prosperity, while the other isn't. You know, I mean, those are just the small differences in our TCG format nowadays. But, you know, those cards are quite expensive. Left side, again, at Ignister the deck, that's cool, still again, those powerful one-card plays. Right side, we see Madolches, they did well last week at the European Remote Duel YCS, and the deck is again pretty straightforward, again, super similar to the one as from last week at the European Remote Duel YCS. 9th place, Again, Tri Brigades. Right side, Ignister again, you know, more Ignister list, that's cool. I like the diversity, but you know, it kind of reminds me of Flunderies. Maybe the normal summon is so crucial, negating the normal summon might stop you in your tracks, or at least that's what, you know, I kind of feel about Ignister, but again, I might be wrong about that. Almost there, the left side again, Zodiac, or at least, you know, Tri-Brigade, while right side again, Dragon Link, and 13th place, Herman Hansen again, top 32, last, well, you know, YCS, the European one, Forbidden Chalice here, tagged in the main deck, that's cool. While right side we see Dragon Link. I don't see any, you know, spectacular differences between the other lists. Left side, and this is cool, Amazement. I mean, the amazing cards, they are good. The boss monster is like Dark Arm Dragon, searches stuff. It's really cool, but I mean, this is anti-meta Inspector Border. But, you know, keep an eye out for, you know, the amazing cards. You might see them popping up soon in other decks in the future. And right side, the Tritron, I think the only Tritron player here in the UK, Extravaganza. So, conclusions? Not too many differences compared to the YCS. We see some techs here and there. Ignister is a big difference compared to last week. The tournaments are of course much smaller compared to like a YCS caliber like tournament from, you know, past weeks and the top cut last week. But still, our format is super diverse, so take that, you know, for if you happen to participate or if you want to participate in one of your upcoming tournaments. Okay? Guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Riddim signing out. Peace.